All right, so we have gone over what grades are. So grade points are basically the points that each grade represents. Just like A is 5, B is 4, C is 3, D is 2, E is 1, and F. Sorry, I was not the one that made it. F is 0, nothing for you. So for credit units, this is where it might get a bit tricky, but listen up. When you talk about credit units, is showing how important each course is. Like courses with higher credit units will like affect your grade point at the end of the day. It will have much impact. Yes, let me rephrase it. It has much impact on your like grade point at the end of the semester. So let's practicalize it. So for courses with 3 credit units, 4, 5, you should take them very seriously. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't take these ones that have maybe 2, 1, 2, 2. So like this is just basically the weight of each course on your GPA. That's the best way I can define a credit unit. So let's get right into it. So let's say this person is named Caleb. He's a student named Caleb, and he's an engineering student. So for Math 101, he got an A. For start, he got an A. For physics, he made an E, unfortunately. Then for ICH, he got an A too. For CUSD, I'm not giving basically these are what he got for a semester. But disclaimer, if you're a scholar, I don't think you actually need this. If you're a scholar and you made all A's, you automatically get a 5.0. And let's say you made all B's, you get a 4.0. You get, so that's just basically it. You don't need to stress. So let's go. Using this data on the board, let's say Math 101 is 3 credits. You guys get the whole thing. So like for to get okay, the grade point for A is what? Okay, 5. Yeah, of course you guys are smart. For A, the same thing, 5. E is what? 2. Sharp, sharp, sharp. Wait, E is what? Okay, count down now. 1. Okay, 5. D is what? 2. All right. B is 4. Nasavi 3. So let's move into D is one of the most important parts. So the quality point. The quality point is basically the product of the grade point and the credit unit. So basically, we just do the math 5 times 3, 5 times 2, 1 times like I think I'll cut here, but just continue, sure. Then did I miss something? 1, 10, 4, 8, and 6, right? So yes. So basically, now that we are done, so your GPA is equal to, we all know what this sign means. Sum sigma quality points over sigma credit unit. So the sum of all these quality points is what? Help me. 5 plus 10 plus 1, that's 36, 40, 48, and what? 54. So yeah, 54. And then the sum of these credit units, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. All right, we are on point. So what we have is 54 over 14. So somebody help us with the calculator. One thing you have to know, Sha, is okay, I'll still get right into it. So 54 divided by 14 is 3.857. 3.857. Another thing you have to take note of is whenever you're writing GPA, is always rounded up to the last two decimal places. Yes, 2 decimal places. So the nearest 2 decimal places. So this 3.857 becomes 3.86. So this person is on a GPA of 3.86. Do you get? Yes, I hope you do. So when you're talking about, remember this is the formula for GPA. So when you're talking about CGPA, it's basically your sigma QP for first semester plus sigma QP for second semester all over. Repeat the same thing. Figure it for first plus uh, is just it. So basically, we got 4 over what? 14, right? That's when you sum the quality point and then you sum the credit unit. So let's say for second semester, he actually did the same number of courses, that's 7, and their credit unit was the same, but he actually did a bit better. Let's say maybe here he got an A, and then he got an A here too. Then let's say his total quality point was 62, and then this still remains the same, right? So let's calculate his CGPA. So what we'll now have is 54 plus 6 over 14. Yeah, following. So have 4 and then 114 over 20. So what we'll have is 154 plus 60 is 114, and then 14 plus 14 is 28. So doing that quickly with my calculator, what do we have? So our bro is on a 4.07. So this is CGPA, like for the whole semester. Let's say this is 100 level. Let's say yes, it's in 100 level. His first semester, his CGPA was, I think we got 3.8 or 3.8 something. I can't really recall again. And then for the second semester, just added the quality points for the first semester and the quality point for the second semester, and then divided them by the what? Yes, credit units for first and credit units for second. So basically, that's just how to get your GPA and CGPA. And then another thing is, I want to look at how you can do it wrongly. So, how one can do it wrongly. I think I should clean the board, right? Do you think, or should I just? So basically, you have seen the correct way of calculating it. So I'll be showing you guys how one might can do it wrongly. So like when you do it, like the normal thing that comes to people's mind when they hear CGPA is just the sum of your GPA of like your first semester, and then the GPA of second semester, and then you find the average. That's GPA for first semester and GPA for second semester, the average. That's like not the right way of doing it. This might give you a rough estimate, but if you want to get your exact CGPA, you're supposed to use that initial formula I gave you, which is what? Sigma Q P1, quality point for first semester, plus sum of quality points for second semester all over sum of what? Credit units for first plus what? Credit units for second. This is what will give you your CGPA. So that's it. So moving into the next one. So in Nigeria, like we have degree classifications in Nigeria. So like if you're in any university in Nigeria, we have what we call a first class, a second class, a third class. The second class is both second class upper and second class lower, then third class and pass. So basically, when you hear that someone has a first class, what it means is that the person has maintained a CGPA of not less than 4.5 to 5.0 consecutively. Then for someone in a second class upper, I think I'll be using my second class upper, you have 3.5 to 4.49. Then second class lower, you just reduce it 2.4 to 3.49. See, it's going back a bit. Then you have the third class, which is 1.50 to 2.39, and then you have the pass. There my people go. So pass is 1.00 to 1.49. So if you've reached this far in the video, what you should be aiming for is these two. So like these two should be your central focus if you've reached this far. So like this is how we grade in Nigeria educational system. So like so that's it for the video, Sha. If you've stayed this long, you're a real OG. Thanks for the support. Hope it was not too hard. Hope you understood how to calculate your CGPA. And if you're currently on a low CGPA and you want to learn how you can improve it or get better, I feel like the video here will help you. And yeah, thanks for sticking around.